So, landed in Brisbane. No comments about what I'm wearing. Got my flight jacket on, which might make me look a little stupid, but it's got 20 pockets in, which means I can just jam all of my luggage in my pockets and then just have carry on. The only problem, I had a fashion disaster. One of my buttons pinged in the flight, so I've been showing a bit of midriff throughout the flight with my belly hanging out. But apparently that's how they wear it these days, though I may not fit in the right gender or age category to get away with it. Anyway, get a taxi, get to the hotel. So here I am on Friday, the third day of the residential, so I'm not going up, I'm just outside the building that we're in. So some of you may be upstairs on level 6 in that meeting room. Sorry I can't join you today, but it's all peer-led today. I just wanted to make some comments about our residential. I thought it was fabulous. Now I've posted my comments all over our Moodle site, so I'm just probably repeating myself here, but I thought, and apologies, is one of us just passing by. Forgotten your name. Anyway, so I'm just posting my thoughts really. Like I put all the thoughts up on the Moodle site. I thought one of the most important things that we did was to meet each other, to make those connections and start forming those relationships with each other in terms of us as a class. And those relationships, I think, are the things that were most important about our meeting. It's the thing that I think was the best outcome. I mean, we covered a lot of content, and I think that was important, but it struck me that just giving you the opportunity to meet each other was important. And someone reminded me that it was the face-to-face contact with other students that was the most important, and that the network of students on the course, on the unit, would turn into our professional networks in the future, and that's why they're important. Anyway, now I'm aware the sound quality right now is probably really bad, because I'm just on my little action camera, and I'm outside on the noisy Brisbane street, so this is not the best. And of course, if you were assessing me, you might not award me as many marks as you would, given the quality of the sound. But there you go. So I'll probably see you in Zoomland. Like, we don't have a Zoom tutorial till week 11, but if we need to meet before then in Zoom, we can arrange that, if you need some support for assessment 2 and assessment 3. But right now, just concentrate on assessment 1 and polish off that script, the interview script. Remember that the introductory part only needs to be small, that bit where you set up the interview and describe how you're going to make the person feel relaxed. I imagine it's just a few sentences there, not very much at all. And then find the 5 minutes of your interview that you think shows off your talents best and the best bits of the interview. If you have trouble editing your interview, editing the audio file, just let me know, and I'll give you some support with that. I'll make some suggestions. And then the third part is the reflective piece, which is the most important bit. That's where you write up to 500 words. And the key there, I think, is to feed off the discussion we had on Thursday, the last discussion we had on Thursday, where we're thinking, but not only reflecting on those things that happened in the interview that maybe suggest areas that you need to think more about, read more about, maybe practice more, but picking those areas that says something about psychology. And remember, it doesn't have to say something nice about psychology. It could suggest areas of psychology that you think need work and needs transformation. So yeah, I'm looking forward to listening to and listening to your interviews, the little extracts, and reading your thoughts on how it went, and reading those 5 interview questions. So, till next time, ta-da. So I have snuck in to level 6, our room on level 6. It's just now, it's about 20 past 2. And you're all gone. You're all on your way back home or wherever else your destinations were on Friday. But look at the lasting impression. We've created 2 lasting impressions. Our napkins from our glorious lunch, and look at the chairs. We have left a qualitative impression on the Brisbane campus, where before the chairs were neatly in a row and we created our little circles. And then when we came into our room back on Thursday, someone had put them back into the rows, ready for didactic teaching. And we created our little circles again. Here, you see on a Friday, we have left, oh God, just thought, that might have been you guys. For those of you who were on Friday, you've rearranged the chairs, have you? Maybe that's what's happened. But you've left the little circles. We did that, guys. We did that. We created social change. So I was dying to come into the room today, but I couldn't. I couldn't because of equity reasons. Because some people had to leave on Friday, so it would have been unfair. They would have been unfairly advantaged by me not giving an input to them on Friday. And for me, as you see, pretty tired, largely because I've now got the complication of 3 sets of eyewear, not only my 2 sets of glasses, but now I've got to manage sunglasses. Well, I thought I had to, because right now, I don't know if you can see, but it's raining. It's bucketing down with rain in Brisbane. I kind of think that that's in mourning for our departure. I know at least one of you is still in Brisbane, because you come from Brisbane. But the rest of us have flown back, bussed back, driven back, trained back to where we came from. And one of us, in particular, came from Perth. So good on you for making it all the way here. And hope you're having a safe journey on your way back. So, that's it for our residential. I hope you enjoyed it, and keep connected with each other. That is the important thing, I think. That's the thing I learnt from our residential, that it's not just about teaching about the quality of the relationship between the researcher and the participant. Actually, it turned out that it was the quality of the relationship between all of us on the unit. And you've certainly helped to nurture those relationships and create some really strong, trusting, respectful relationships between each other. So keep that going. And till next time, ta-da. So I'm just in my hotel room. Yeah, I know I keep saying ta-da and then I keep reappearing in these videos, but yeah, I was just packing up, just in the hotel room at the moment, and yeah, I wanted to just check in with you because I heard something extraordinary about some of our classmates this afternoon. It was about, yeah, last night. Apparently there was a group of them who wanted to continue their discussions, continue their deep reflection on the interview. I joined them briefly. They were looking for a venue to hold their discussion and couldn't find one. All they could find was a local hostelry, a bar. So they went to this bar, and I was with them for a little bit. And as I posted up on one of our sites, I think in one of our discussion boards, I was with them briefly, and I believe they were in deep discussion over matters of philosophy and literature and art. Well, there was quite a lot of noise in the bar, so I think that's what they were talking about. Anyway, I had to leave, and I assumed that that they would exhaust discussion after a point, and indeed they did exhaust their discussion after a point, to the point of losing the power of speech. Some say that they were so intoxicated on that deep reflection on the interview, after grappling with deep philosophical issues and immersing themselves in the genres of art and critical literature, that determined to continue with their reflection, our classmates turned to interpretive dance. So not only were they engaged in deep reflection, they were pushing the boundaries of qualitative research. They were pushing the boundaries to the point at which they moved into a whole different media of dance, and apparently they were still in that media of dance until up to about 4 a.m. in the morning. So I just want to really acknowledge the commitment of those classmates and how inspirational that is for the rest of us, and to acknowledge how high they have set the bar on this unit. So I'm sure they wouldn't want us talking about their activities, but I do think they need to be acknowledged. I hope I haven't misunderstood what they were doing. But anyway, just reporting back. So, till next time we meet. Ta-da. Well, it might be not the final ta-da, but I think this might be a final ta-da. Certainly I'll be on the move now and leaving Brisbane. So, maybe I'll say see you later, just to mix it up a bit. See you later.